Despite the dramas happening around them, the girls continue to perfect their performance for the final audition. Meanwhile, Jackie tries to help Cherry come to terms with her problems.
Don't leave me, okay? Because I know what you're going through. I can help you here, okay? So you just stay here for a second.
Her obvious distress is a major dilemma for the judges.
The
thing is, all the other girls are falling apart now.
Yeah.
So it's like Cherry's...
Yeah.
Okay, but she's bringing down everybody else. So we've got to keep the momentum going. Because it's not fair that Cherry should disadvantage all the others.
What's the process? Is it the whole group thing? Are they doing it one by one?
How are they doing it?
It's been 20 minutes.
No, hang on. Let's work out what's the way that they're going through it now.
They've gone through all threes to do the rehearsal for the song. So that's what they're going to do.
Well, let's go through the threes, and when we can put Cherry's one right at the end. She'll come down if she's there.
Fine, however you do it, but I just...
We should start, let her know that we're underway, and she's just got to be there. If she's not, then she loses the opportunity.
Because everybody else has got their focus and they're going forward. Well, it's like whatever happens, all good and well, as long as we can...
Yeah, well, we can get things underway. We can get things happening now.
We also shouldn't let it...
No, it's okay. We'll get started and just let her know that basically we're waiting for her.
Not really, no.
Well, does she want to do it?
Yeah, she does, but it's really, really hard for her right now, what she's going through. So I don't know if she's going to do this. She really wants to, but she just can't stop crying. I just asked that if she can't do this now, can she still... What happens? Is she out, or can she come back?
We should revisit that with another conversation. We can hold this over.
The most important thing is to keep the
momentum.
momentum.
We'll hold this over. Let's not lose momentum now, okay?
As much as Jackie wants to help, it's all now down to Cherry to get her act together. The 18 girls remaining are in the countdown to the dress rehearsal. But the judges have decided to continue to eliminate as they go. So the girls know if they don't catch the judge's eye now, they'll be packing their bags within a matter of hours.
Katie has had no dance lessons in her life, and I think she does a fabulous job.
True to their word, the judges are going to make instant decisions. It's an agonising wait. Who's in and who's out? Claire Vergara from Melbourne is the first to be called.
I've got to tell you honestly that we were very concerned about your ability to keep up with the group today. You seem to be falling behind quite badly with a lot of the routines as well. Yeah. Our consensus is that we won't be having you back.
Just on that, I mean, we're very happy with other areas, but unfortunately you do need to dance in this group, and we just felt that you didn't pick it up quickly enough and weren't able to keep up with the other girls, so sorry, Claire. Thank you, and congratulations for coming this far. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, I didn't want to lose her. Okay. And another one, Melissa. Next, right?
We felt that you basically weren't keeping up well enough with the other girls with the dance routines and so on today. Okay, which I think you would probably notice a little bit of too.
Well, I'm not a dancer. I've never really done much dance before.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm sure you understand that the nature of what we're doing. We're going to let you go because we just don't think that you're in that sort of league, unfortunately. Cool. But fantastic for coming along, and we'll leave it at that.
Thanks.
2 down, 16 to go.
Yeah.
But Cherry's problem still needs to be resolved.
Hi, Cherry.
There you go.
With time running out, Cherry has composed herself enough to face Jackie, Michael and Chris.
So where are you at? What are you going to do? You're going to go home, are you?
I think so.
It's probably a good decision that you make, and you've done incredibly well. You really have.
You feel good about that.
Feel good about what you've achieved.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And what about the stud? Will that go back in?
The minute I get back, I'm getting this pierced, I'm getting that pierced, I'm getting everything pierced. I'm going to dye my hair bright pink, eh?
So we'll do a follow-up on where the Cherry goes.
For sure. Can't wait to... I miss it, hey. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I miss it for sure.
Cherry has eliminated herself. Now the focus is back on making the final audition. Queensland classical music student Natalie Richards' winning personality has made her hugely popular with all the girls.
Well, thanks.
Exhausted?
The Spanish Inquisition. Overall, I mean, your talents are very strong. Your voice, I think there was a consideration that there's that theatre inflection as in your training and things like that, and that was an issue for us. And we thought today that your dancing let you down quite a bit as well. Congratulations on coming so far, but we're going to
Thank you
leave
very
it at
much.
that.
I've had a great time.
That's great. So
Yeah.
you should feel very proud of what you've achieved.
Thank
It's been
you. Oh, I am proud, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. See you later.
Yeah.
I knew because they were looking at each other going, so it was pretty stressful today. And I'm going, yeah, okay, just tell me.
The news is no better for Diane Hall.
The fact that you detach a lot, you stand back from what's going on and tend to go into your own little thing quite a bit. And
I have
should
got
feel
a really
proud.
big personality, but yeah, I'm just focused.
What we've got to make here is not just 5 individuals, it's a complete ensemble to the unit.
Here you go.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, Jen.
I seem to have an aura of originality, being too original and being too detached from the group. So
See, everybody is sort of competing against each other,
For sure.
and you know, your voice, a little bit of pitch, was a bit of an issue, and also dancing as well. Just, I suppose, the overall averages for yourself against some of the others wasn't as strong. So, you know, on that basis, we won't call you back tomorrow.
Thank you, that's
But,
fine.
you know,
Thanks very much.
congratulations for what you've achieved so far. You should feel very proud.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Good luck with everything.
Kim was good, but not good enough.
I'm cool. I'm going home. I'm coming home.
Her lack of experience eventually became her downfall.
Just performance, everything was just a bit lacking. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm coming home.
Well, we got 2 out of 3,000 girls, the last 19. So I think that's a fantastic effort. I have to say that I wish the 5 girls that get in all the very best.
All the very best.
From thousands of girls from all over the country, these are the survivors who've made it through to the dress rehearsal, the final audition to be a pop star.
Okay, so what happens today is there are 3 groups, Ailey, Sally, Jodie Joy and Katie. If you could just get together right now. Okay, the next group is Belinda, Shanti, Bree and Tiffany. And then it's the remaining 5 in the 3rd group.
Which is Lee, Louise, Chelsea, Sophie and Shanti.
Okay, so the first group, Sally, that's your group, you'll be going off to styling. What happens with the remaining 2 is you're going to be doing Empty Room, which is going to be performed at the end of the day up on stage, and you'll also work out your dance moves as well.
Not forgetting that we're moving towards the selection of the final 5. The
You're not going to be
process.
scrutinised all day, though. It's just the end of the day, what we're looking at. The way you deal with it today is up to you. But still, we will be taking a few girls away. It's great if you want to follow your stylist upstairs. We'll try that colour.
I like the top. I don't know whether I like She's got a beautiful face and she's got really great shoulders to wear this top as well.
The star treatment, the makeup, the clothes, the excitement of the final performance is helping the girls to manage their nerves ahead of the last vital test. This is it, the final audition.
Just to
That's over. That was so much fun.
I really enjoyed being a judge, but I quit. I don't want to be responsible for having to make a decision here. I just can't cope.
Get changed. We're going to have a
Discussion
bit of a ward
and,
council over here.
Work it out.
We'll
Probably be waiting for a while.
We'll be back in touch in just a few minutes. Okay. So, thanks. Well done. Absolutely brilliant.
The judges were not exaggerating. They're having real difficulty in deciding on the cut.
I see the strength of what I have as being 5 girls down there, of which I don't see her being one of those 5.
Okay,
But I can't.
After a great deal of debate, they can agree to reduce to 10.
Otherwise, we're having
So the next job is to tell 3 girls they're out of the running. Santi from Brisbane,
No, I can't dance good enough, apparently.
Ailey from Perth,
I'm going home.
and Chelsea, also from Perth.
Oh, well. Well, now you don't have to cut your hair, Chels.
we just sit.
The judges have resolved that the remaining 10 girls do have the talent to be pop stars.
The thing that I was just saying, you know, she is
But despite hours of debate, they can't agree on the final 5.
a very individual.
Given that it is essential they get the right mix, they have decided to send the girls home with the promise that they will make their decision within a week. Once again, the girls' futures are put on hold by the judges. It's been a grueling week. This is the last chance to unwind before some words of advice from Chris Moss. Enough time for the girls to seriously consider their future.
Videos to publicity. Your management company will be presenting you on a daily basis a revised schedule of what you'll be required to do. There's a fine line between work and entertainment, which is where a lot of people in this industry fall over in regard to relationships. Whatever you do, don't think that you're going to be able to juggle what your life is now with what it's going to become. And the torment and what you'll put yourself through if you don't go with it will be extreme, and you'll buckle and break and it'll all fall apart. But it's not that hard. The reality is it's somewhere in the middle, but unless you start from, you know, the most difficult level, then you got your head in the right place.
Already, the 10 are getting a taste of what their lives could be. But only 5 will ever really experience it. Everyone wants to know who the 5 will be. Belinda Chappell from Sydney. Sally Polaronis from Adelaide. Louise Messenger, also from Adelaide. From Melbourne, Katie Underwood. Lee Shorten from Sydney. And Tiffany Wood from Sydney. Bree Carl from Melbourne. Jodie Joy Smith from Sydney. Sophie Monk from Brisbane. And finally, Chantel Barry from Perth. Who will fail and who will succeed? Next week, all will be revealed. Who are the 5 pop stars?
Do I